Sorry, it's gonna come out as another video. So let's start. Oh man, this Gatorade is awesome. Honestly, I shouldn't really be drinking this stuff. But guys, I'm out. Driving back to Staten Island. Home, thank goodness. This van's a mess. I gotta clean this van up. I ain't gonna lie to you. This may be a piece of junk van, as others say, but it's a good running van. I would think this van. I started out with this van in this company, and the van was nothing but a mess, especially in the back. And guys, it was a mess. I took the time and gave this van love. We're back, John. This time. Can you hear me still? Yo, you know what, man? But sorry about the guys. Uh-oh. Let's check this out. It's kind of backed up a little bit now. To get to the BQE. So let's go back to here. So you guys can see me. Oh man. Yo, I missed the video. I don't know if Vince or Nick or Kenny the Crease, sorry I had the AC on, have done a video. I actually slept through, believe it or not, guys. I was watching them from beginning to end. Well, I didn't watch always the end, but I fell asleep. Like I said in the chat, I said I'll watch and I'm gonna fall asleep while you guys are going making your road trip. I fell asleep, woke up this morning and saw another video, a previous video they did before they did the road trip or whatever, and then I went back and I didn't get a chance to see the ending because I didn't have time. I had to rush out to get to work. So have they done a QBT what? I'm sorry? OPT video today? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I got a notification. Hold on. Did anybody get a notification on that? No, I didn't get a notification. But I think they posted something on Instagram. So guys, check it out. I don't have time to check out Instagram because I'm driving. So check it out. Let me know what they are doing. Now that I know of Max B. I saw the Bosch vid though. Yeah, that Bosch vid is nice, man. That Bosch cordless hammer drill. Bro, I'm down to get a cordless Bulldog Max hammer drill. That thing was nice. The only thing I have a problem with that hammer drill that I don't see, I don't hear or see anything about vibration control. Now, here's the deal with that. I have the Bosch Bulldog Extreme Max corded, and it has vibration control. It's easy on the hands. You can. It's very, very minimal vibration when you're chipping, when you're drilling. It's so comfortable to use. I love that drill. I have it in the back of the van right now, and I just love it. I love that drill. I don't let anyone use it unless I'm present with them using that drill. I love it. I take that drill with me to work everywhere. I don't use the company hammer drills because there's always a bit that I need and I don't have. They give me small chipping bits, like half-inch wide chipping bits. I need something bigger. 1.5 inch, 2 inch. So I believe I have an 1.5 inch shovel chipping bit or something like that it's called. And I love that chipping bit. And I love my Bulldog Extreme Max. It's awesome. But today, those of you who are just coming into the chat, I am coming, and I just drove into Brooklyn right now from Manhattan. I just got over the Manhattan Bridge. I'm making my way to the BQE right now. East Triborough Expressway. No, I don't want to go express. Staten Island, straight ahead. I'm going to Staten Island. Getting on the expressway right now to Staten Island, Brooklyn Queens Expressway. So, I'm just coming out from a service call over on West 16th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue, and it was a tenant that needed a. What happened was they needed a panel change, so we couldn't change out the panel. One, because the main breaker. Well, for one, the new panel didn't have a main breaker; it had main lugs. It needed a main breaker. So we used the old existing main breaker on the new panel guts and just basically swapped out the guts. We didn't swap out the entire panel, the back box. We just swapped out the guts, and we had to basically retrofit it. And luckily, the box, the existing box, the back box, was the exact same measurements as the new one. And we got lucky. The only problem was the main breaker didn't quite fix it, in a sense, to close it up, and it was. And you guys are gonna, those of you guys are like into doing electrical, general contracting and such, and you might have it out there in the States too. Now, some of these there was no disconnect, first off. So, the only means of disconnecting the power was to disconnect it from the meter. The meter socket, the meter can, at the meter there was I keep forgetting the name of it, bypass lever. This bypass lever acts like a disconnect. So off the load side of the the meter, what I did, I had to pull the lever up, pull the socket, pull the plug out, the meter can plug out, and then pull the lever back down, and that was it. There was no power to the load side of the meter. And new feeders. The feeders were too short, first off. Reconnected all the old existing lines, and we had to do a little. We had to splice because some of the lines were short. We had to splice guts off against. William Logan, sorry, I'm on the Gowanus right now. It's gonna be in and out, buddy. I'm so sorry, guys. It's gonna be in and out. So, anyway, you'll get service in just a second, guys. You're in and out, client guy John. I know, William Logan. On the Gowanus. And he's gone. Yeah, and I'm gone. Now, I should be back on right now. I should be good, guys. So there should be service right now. Let me just warn you guys, some areas here on the expressway is going to be a little bit spotty. It's because I'm close to the water. Or I'm like close or in and out of the water. Or whatever. So anyway, back to the panel. I was able to disconnect the meter by using the bypass, using the meter bypass lever. And oh no, we pulled the old feeders because they were too short, and we ran new feeders, 3-phase feeders, and we got it done. I left plenty of slack for it, and it now makes it easier to just pull those feeders out, I think, without an issue. But it worked out. It worked out. I'm happy. I mean, they might have, I don't know, but the only thing, the problem with bringing all the wires back in is that I had the guy with me. I had a helper, another mechanic with me, helping me out, and he forgot to relabel all the existing circuits on the existing breakers from the old guts. So I told him to either take a picture or take the labels off the breakers and put them on the circuits. That way we don't lose it. We know where everything goes. He forgot, and eventually we just basically threw everything back on the breakers and stuff. And the power came back on. The tenants were happy. They were just so happy that they got the power back on. I was happy, and I just couldn't wait to get out of there. I am starving. But it worked out. If they got problems later on, any issues, I told them, hey, call us back. We'll come down. We got warranty working on it. The company issues a 90-day warranty on any work we do in a home. So we just do it within 90 days. They have free work to be done if something goes wrong. Gotta run, guys. You'll have a great night. Stay safe, John. Client Guy John. Thank you, brother. Who was that? William Logan. What's going on, buddy? Oh, David Elkins. Yes. Have a good night, buddy. I wish I had a moderator. Someone to moderate or monetize or whatever for me right next to me right now to read the comments that you guys are, read the chats that you guys are leaving. Take care, David Elkins. You have a good night, David Elkins. I appreciate the Klein Guy crew. Oh, there we go. I'm passing by the Home Deeps. This is my I always say this is my favorite Home Depot. Is here in Hamilton Avenue, here in Brooklyn, because the prices here are a little less. I would say maybe a couple of dollars, $2 or $3 less than the other Home Depots around in New York City. I believe this is like a cheaper one here, and it's awesome. I love it. I miss going to it, actually. You need to order Nick. I need to order a Nick from Amazon. I gotta see if we got a Nick. We gotta see if we got Nick from the Very Cool Gang on Amazon. I want to look it up. I wish I had somebody like Nick to, hang out with me, even on the jobs, and go live and read the comments, read the chats, all that stuff. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not a contractor. Wish I was, but I'm not. I got a long way to go to be a contractor. I still do. I feel I still do. I mean, I started the electrical trade. I initially started electrical trade at 25. Technically 24. Because I went to trade school and learned a lot about it. I didn't start going into the real world of electrical until I was 25 years of age. And honestly, I'm going to say this. The one thing I regret not doing in my life is not going to trade school to begin with. Not start doing HVAC and electrical the second I finished high school. I kind of knocked myself, I kind of kicked myself for that, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, I know you're all going to say, well, 25, you started doing electrical 25, Klein Guy John, it's still not too bad. Or, you started doing HVAC at 19, that's still not too bad. Alright, yeah, I started at 19 doing HVAC work. I really should have started. I mean, technically, I kind of did start after, well, I waited a year after high school. Because I spent a year at college. And it wasn't for me. After a year, I got my credits, but I never continued. I just stayed a year in community college, and that was it. It just wasn't for me. I was more of a hands-on, fix-it type of guy. So, I kicked myself because I should have. The thing was, I should have made the decision of going to trade school, going to Lincoln Tech, do HVAC work, learn how to do HVAC as soon as I got out of high school. And then after that, jump on to going to Apex the year after that and do electrical. And then after that, I would have stayed in the union, or probably got into a better union, probably local 3. I probably would have been a local 3 right about now. Nah, not happening. But yeah, I would have had a lot more experience, and I probably, by now, at my age, I probably would have been at least 2 more years, or at least 1 more year, I would have been able to go and take had enough money, first off, have enough money, have enough skills, have enough know-how, experienced almost everything electrical, residential, commercial, and industrial, and taken the master electrician's exam or the journeyman exam. I would have been at least a year. But now I would have like one more year to do that and take the test. And I probably would have passed it. And I would have gotten a license. At my age right now, I would have probably gotten my license. If I would have thought of planning ahead of doing this, you know? But if I wasn't trying to figure out what I wanted to do when I was in college, because I was still thinking about, like, what do I really want to do with my life? What am I going to do as a career? I got into photography. I was an avid amateur photographer, and I loved it. But that's the reason why actually I went to community college. But they gave me all these prerequisites that I didn't really need to take to go into photography. So I wasted a year, and I was disappointed. So how I figured out I was good with my hands was, I remember coming home, and one weekend I went with my dad to do a side job. It was all the way out in the Bronx, and we were just doing basically putting up some drywall, putting up tile, kitchen counters and cabinets. My dad was good at that. My dad had like all his tools. He had his routers, he had his table saw, he had his miter saw, he had everything you could think of on a job site. And he was basically just doing freelance work for a real estate agent who was trying to sell a home, and he was paying him to fix it all up. And he got me involved and two other guys from his job, and it was good money. It was good money. It was a three-story home. I'm sorry, 4 stories in the Bronx, and a huge attic. And we did all the drywall, we did all the minor electrical work and stuff, and tile, cabinets. We did a little bit of plumbing. My dad knew how to do those things, which was awesome. And I learned a thing or two on the site. And that's where I started to realize, like, I'm not too bad at putting up sheetrock. I'm not too bad at doing a little plumbing. I'm not too bad at doing electrical work too. Well, this guy is really going. So I could have sworn I thought I heard a cop behind me, but I must be hallucinating. But I started to realize, like, I'm getting good at this. My dad would show me one thing, I'll remember it and just do it. Oh, whoa, this guy is really going in. What is this guy doing? So anyway, yeah, I just got really good at it. And the only thing was, like, what am I really good at? Am I good at plumbing? Am I good at electrical? Am I good at putting drywall or framing? I didn't know, but I knew I was doing my hands. So what did I do? I started going to these side jobs with my dad. And I realized I was a little bit more skilled with electrical. So at that time, my father went and got into HVAC for HVAC work. And for HVAC. And then I got interested, and I was still in college. I was just finishing up my first year. And he said, hey, he had his uniform on. He said Lincoln Tech, HVAC. He had some of his patches. He passed a few classes, I think. And he said, why don't you come with me tonight and check out the class? Maybe you'll like something. Maybe you'll like this trade. And I said, all right, cool. Let me check it out. We drove up to Union, New Jersey, to Lincoln Tech in Union, New Jersey. Drove up in there. I went in the classroom with him. He had a pretty cool instructor. He was funny as heck. And I started learning HVAC. How does refrigerant flow through copper tubing? How does a condenser, the pressure, how to calculate pressure. And I was just like intrigued. I was like, whoa, this is how AC system works. Like, I think I can see my. Anyway, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do a fixing work at first. But, oh man, I'm swaying side to side here. It's freaking wind. By the way, guys, I'm already over the Verrazano Bridge. About to get into Staten Island. Look at that. It was 9:17 when I just left Manhattan. It's 9:44, so I guess I was right, about 50 minutes or so. Well, less than that, actually. Whoa, I'm well, here I am, HighlandBoulevard.com. Good time, John. Heck yeah, I'm making good time, Willie Logan. Let's see how far. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta slow down. I can't. I gotta go 45 on this baby because they will. I don't know if there's a cop around here, but they could pull me over for speeding. All right, easy pass. Going through the easy pass. No cash. So I gotta get off Highland Boulevard. Let's see. Where do I get off? Highland Boulevard. Damn. All right, right here. I gotta get off right here. So this is where I'm getting off. I gotta slow it down a little bit because I gotta get on the Highland Boulevard exit. There they go, taking pictures of the Easy Pass. They go. They scan me. Yeah, no more toll booths. No more toll booths. They took down the toll booths. So they got the little flashy lights. Take a picture of your license plate and your Easy Pass. They scan your Easy Pass. If you don't have an Easy Pass, what they would do is they would, state trooper. I hope you don't, I don't. Highway patrol, sorry. Alright, he ain't gonna mess with me. What they do is those things, they take a picture of your license plate, of you in the vehicle, and then they have next to a scanner that scans Easy Pass. So if you don't have an Easy Pass, they take a picture of your license plate and they send you the bill over the mail. Oh man, this water. Ooh, that's good water. Yeah, the girlfriend took him from me and he was a really helper. Oh. I got pulled over by the police last month. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks, bro. I'm so sorry. You know, the cops around here, let me tell you guys something. I've lived in Staten Island for a couple months. I mean, I've lived in Staten Island before. I've lived in Staten Island for years. I lived out in, wait, what? I'm sorry. Did you ever get another helper, Demon? Ah. Popo gave me a warning for speeding. He was my helper around the house. I haven't been pulled over by the Popo since 1989. Ho-ho! You've been a good boy, William Logan. You're not like a speed demon. You know, I don't like speeding. Let me tell you guys something right now, alright? Let me get you guys know. I may be young. I understand I'm a young guy. And there's a lot of guys, especially here in New York City, a lot of young kids who are in their 20s. They get a car. They soup it up. And they start speeding. I know guys, kids, guys I went to high school with, do that and get tickets. They get pulled over. They get their license revoked. When I had my dad's car, when I had my license, I got my license when I was 22. Okay? My old man helped me out. He started teaching me driving when I was 16. I didn't get my license until I was 22 because I felt I wasn't ready for the road test back then. So I kept practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. He had a Toyota 4Runner back in the day. Practice, 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 practice. Nothing but practice. So when I hit 22, I said, all right, it's time. I'm ready. I'm good and ready. I got enough time. I'm gonna ace this thing. And sure enough, I aced it. I aced my road test. I had a very good close friend of mine help me out because I was supposed to take my dad's 4Runner to the driving site, road test site, but his insurance expired, so I couldn't take the SUV. So I had a close friend of mine who lived out in Queens, and I asked him, listen, man, I have a favor. Today's my road test. I don't got a vehicle to get there. Can you help me out? He said, bro, I got your back. I'll come pick you up. He came and picked me up from Queens. He lived in Kew Gardens, Queens. He drove over from Kew Gardens, Queens to pick me up in Bushwick. From there, we went to Starrett City, Brooklyn, where I had the road test. I aced it. But before I took the road test, he had me drive his car around the block a few times to get comfortable with it. And he was an awesome guy. His name was Alex. To this day, I still owe him. I still haven't repaid him back for this. And if he's watching, brother, I know he lives in Jacksonville, Florida right now. He had to move out of Queens. He lost his mom because he was living with his mom at the time. He lost his mom. He didn't have anybody else, so he had family up in Florida. And he moved to Florida. He moved to Jacksonville. He's doing awesome. He's doing great. I still have him on Facebook. He's doing awesome. To this day, I still owe him. I still owe him. I still owe him big time for helping me out get my drive. If it wasn't for him, I would not be driving. I would not have my driver's license. And I owe him a great debt for that. I appreciate what he's done. He was good, very good friend. Very good friend. I knew him in high school. Well, I didn't know him in high school, but after high school, and through another close friend of ours who introduced me to him. But he's such a solid guy. He was an awesome dude. Great guy. He had a good heart. He always helped everybody out. He helped me out, you know. And I gotta repay him. And hopefully, if he ever comes down to New York City again, last time he came was a couple years ago, and I missed him. I wanted to hang out with him. I wanted to take him out, you know, for just to repay him for helping me out get my driver's license. Until this day, I still want to repay him. I haven't repaid him yet. And at the time when I was getting my driver's license and he helped me out with that, I didn't have a job. I didn't have no job. I was still in school. I was still attending Apex, and I took a day off from school to take my road test, and I passed it. And I owe him. I mean, he's like he was one of my closest friends, and I miss him. And I hope one day if he sees this, I say, yo, Alex, bro, if you ever come down again, call me, bro. My number is still the same number for 10 years now. I have not changed my cell phone number. But anyway, you come down here, bro, let me know. We're going to hang out. I'm going to take you out. I owe you, buddy. I owe you big time. So, back to driving. Now, a lot of young guys, I was saying earlier, a lot of good young guys get their car, get the license, get the car, soup it up, start speeding, get tickets, get license suspended or revoked. And when I drove my dad's car and I had friends in the back seat or whatever, we would hang out, drive around Queens, go to the mall, whatever. And while we were driving, they would always tell me, yo, man, why are you driving 25 miles per hour? Dude, go 30, go 40, go, oh, nobody, there's no cops around. I'm like, no, bro. First off, you can't tell me speed to start driving fast on a vehicle that doesn't really belong to me. It's my father's, my old man's vehicle. It's his means of transportation to go to work. It's our means of getting anywhere around, you know. And I had a lot of friends who would tell me or try to race me, and I wouldn't race them. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Whoa, they got a carnival going on here? Whoa! But it's closed right now. Nobody's there. The lights are on still, but no one's there. So I'm sorry if I'm not reading your comments, guys. I'm gonna have to hit a red light. Oh, here comes one right now. So I don't know, guys. I had friends who drive up next to me and try to race me. I don't race. First off, I obey traffic rules. Okay, I obey the traffic laws. I drive the speed limit. I get a lot of criticism about my driving. Oh, you drive too slow. Oh, why are you driving 25 miles per hour? Why? Well, now in New York City you have to. You know, boulevards like Queens Boulevard, Eastern Parkway, Ocean Parkway. What was the other one? All the streets. Well, the avenues in Manhattan, you gotta drive, and you gotta drive 25 miles per hour. Like right now, I'm on Highland Boulevard. I can safely drive 35. The speed limit here is 35 miles per hour on Highland Boulevard. Not a problem. But if I go into like in Brooklyn, Queens, and stuff, they expect you to drive on the boulevards: Queens Boulevard, Ocean Parkway, Northern Boulevard, or in Brooklyn, like Northern Boulevard, Ocean Parkway is in Brooklyn. Northern Boulevard is in Queens, Eastern Parkway, Coney Island Avenue. They want you to drive 25 miles per hour because the speed sign says so, because there's photos that are enforced. You have speed cameras. They take your picture. They send you a ticket because you're speeding. All that stuff. You just got to obey it, And a lot of these young guys, and listen, you young cats out there, you young kids that are in your 20s, your teens, your 20s, early 20s, and mid 20s, whatever. Slow it down. Your life, you got one life. You only got one life. Just one. You're not a cat. You don't got 9 lives. You got one life. Slow it down. You'll get to where you need to go. At 22 years of age, I didn't speed. Because, I just took courses. Driving, defensive driving course and all that. Just seeing how many accidents, seeing the statistics. It's all on the statistics. You gotta look it up. How many accidents are in New York City? There's an accident in New York City like every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes there's an accident. Because someone's speeding or someone's not paying attention. Someone's on their cell phone. Someone's distracted, putting makeup on. Texting, whatever. It happens. People have to stay focused on the road. Me, I'm talking to you guys, but I got my attention on the road. I'm checking my mirrors. I'm making sure nobody's gonna cut me off. I can talk to you guys. On a red light, okay, fine. I'm on a red light right now. I'm gonna read who's up. Let me see. My stepdad, I missed a lot. You used to speed a lot, but not anymore. My wife keeps getting tickets. I haven't had one in years, man. Ha ha! Chris Gonko Vlogs, your wife's getting tickets. Yo, Chris, I've been trying to catch up on your vids. Great content, bro. Yo, Chris Gonko Vlogs, Construction Cronies, has an awesome vids. Go check him out, guys. Lost you again, John. I was going 60 plus in a 45. Cop was like, do you know the speed limit? My stepdad knew all the cops in my small town. I used to get pulled over all the time for the hell of it. It sucked. Yo, that sucks, Max B. I may do 2 miles per hour over the limit, but that's it. Yeah, see, okay, that's fair. William Logan, you're right. That's fair. Right now, I'm in Staten Island right now. I'm on Highland Boulevard. It's 35 miles per hour. That's the speed limit. I can go 37. Not a problem. But there's a speed camera. 36, 37. It's not a problem. You're going 38, 39. Then that's a little too fast. It's a little too fast. But for me, I tend to keep it like, let me just keep it at the speed limit or a little bit higher, but nothing crazy. It's always good because if you obey the speed limit, you're less likely to, you're less likely to get pulled over or get a picture taken and you get a ticket. And like I said, you young guys, you guys from like 18 to 25 or 26, slow it down. It's not a race. You got guys here racing around, like in Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Bronx, Manhattan. It's not a race. You're not in Daytona 500. If you want to race, be a race car driver. Go race for NASCAR or the Grand Prix. Be a Grand Prix driver. I don't care. As long, just don't be speeding where I be driving. All right? And you're just gonna most likely cause accidents. Be responsible. Be a safe driver. All right. And you'll be fine. Like I said, you have one life. You don't have 9 lives. We're not cats. We don't have 9 lives. You know, I'm just saying this figuratively, but we don't got 9 lives. We don't, you know, we're not gonna get into an accident and be like, oh, okay, I'm dead. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, no, you're not gonna see us tomorrow. You're dead. You're done. You're bye-bye. That's it. But you got one life to live. Make it count. You know, I value my life. You know, I'm not gonna risk. I ain't gonna risk like me working on a power pole. Why would I? I'm not trained for that. You know, like I'm not trained to be a race car driver. You know. Oh, they put the McDonald's under construction. Damn. Well, so much for breakfast tomorrow morning. I'm just checking my speed. Actually, I'm at 30, 35. That's fine. I'm almost home, guys. I'm very close to home. But you know, it's just a shame. Like I've heard about 2 people I went to high school with. One of them was this couple. I don't think one of the 2 couples didn't go to our high school. The girl went to my high school, and I'm not saying any names. I don't want to say names because it's probably known. It's not their business. But she had a boyfriend who was speeding on the Van Wyck Expressway and got into an accident. It was the saddest thing. You know, I don't think she was supposed to go to prom or something like that. And it didn't happen, and it was just really sad. She lost her boyfriend, they were a couple for a long time. It was a sad thing, and he was young. He was 18, 20, probably. You know, it was very sad. And then we had another where she got married. Apparently, she got married. They went driving out to Atlantic City to get married. They got married. I think on their way back, the boyfriend was speeding, and she liked I guess she liked how the speed, and it was the last time they were gonna drive like that, you know, speeding and stuff. And they got into an accident along the way from Atlantic City, and she died. The boyfriend lived. He was banged up really bad. The girl died. She went to my high school, of course. Her brother as well. She had I believe a twin brother or something. A brother I had class with. You know, it was really sad, and she was very close to everybody. And I mean, you know, it's just that you're young. If you're young, you're gonna be reckless and driving. Just don't do it. You got one life. You know, don't risk it all. Do not risk it. Don't risk being reckless driver and think it's okay and fun. Yeah, you might have that. Oh, that adrenaline running, and oh, it speeds up my adrenaline. Blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth risking your life for. So just don't speed. Slow down. Obey traffic laws, obey the speed limits, and you'll be fine. Alright? So guys, I'm about to head in. I'm almost home. I am almost home right now. I'm about to turn this corner. So let me, man, my left knee is not doing so great. If I keep it in one position for so long, it tends to get really sore. So I might have a really bad issue with my left knee. It's not. That's why I wear knee pads in my work pants. I have knee pockets for knee pads, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you know, it's, you know, I tried speeding, but go with the speed limit. I mean, the speed limit says 70. I have to go 70. You can't go any slower because everybody's going that fast. You know, everybody's going 70. I'm gonna go 70 because the speed limit is 70. Just don't go 70 when it's like you're supposed to go 50 or 45. Dude, don't even do it. There's a reason why you have to go that. You have to go a little slower. Just pulling in right now. Pulling into the house. Getting into the... Oh, man, I hope I got some parking, bro. Oh, yes. Please let there be parking. Ooh, I got parking. There's parking. There's plenty of parking. That's what I love about this neighborhood. There's plenty of parking. It's a private community drive-through, and you got plenty of parking. I want to park close to the house, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Actually, it might. I don't got anybody behind me. Do I? No, I don't. Oh, I didn't put the light on in the front. Oh, no. Oh, no, there is no parking here, so I got to go back and park. I'm going to hit that bump again. I wonder if I can see. I can barely see back there. Yeah, I'm going to hit that bump. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Oh, hit it again. Oh, in the front. Yeah, to the back. Maybe I should just, I should just park. I'm going to have to park a little further away from the house, his house. Unless, I'm trying to think. Can I park in front of the house? Maybe I can. There is a spot, but I think I'm going to be blocking. Yeah, I don't think my van is big enough. Let me try at least. Let me see if I can park next to his house. No, I'm definitely gonna be in the way. Yeah, I'm definitely in the way. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back this thing up all the way to the back, and I'm gonna park it back there. It's a little further away from the house, but that's fine. I can walk it. What's wrong with taking a walk? There ain't nothing wrong with that. A little exercise didn't hurt anybody. I mean, I wish I could park right here, but there's a fire hydrant, so I know I can't park there. I definitely cannot park there. Somebody's right behind me. No, it's a neighbor. Just a neighbor. I could park in the driveway, but I don't want to be a jerk to my neighbor. Wow, it's really black back there. I can barely see anything. And I can't tell if there's a parking spot or not. I would park in a spot where... Oh, I think I'm driving way too dang close. Let me turn this light off for a second, guys, so I can see a little better. Oh, there's a spot right over there. Right over there next to... Oh, it's really dark. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if it's really, really dark out. I'm trying not to hit any vehicles on my way parking. Alright, so I should be good. I should be alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. I can park it right here, then. I mean, yeah, I see you, buddy. I don't want to hit anybody's, Try not to hit anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to hit something anyway. I'm going to hit a curb. Some kind. Oh! I think I did hit a curb. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to park it right here. Right? And that's the street light, by the way, guys. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to park it over here. Right here. Right here. Let me see if I don't hit the curb too bad. That's the trees. Whoa! Whoops. Let me go up a little further. There we go. I definitely hit the tree. Not like the tree trunk, but the branches. That's fine. I'm gonna shut off all the lights. Okay, guys. Walk with me. Would you walk with me to my home? I think you guys want to walk with me. We'll walk down the street together. Don't worry. It's safe. It's Staten Island. Nothing goes on in this area. Thank God I'm not living in Brooklyn, right? Alright, so I guess what I could do is I'd like to leave my tool bag in the front, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. Let me tell you why. I put a tracker in my bag, and I don't think they're going to freaking try to mess with it. So I'm going to leave all this in here. I'm just going to go. We're just going to walk. We're just going to walk away. Gonna do like Donald Trump. We're just going to walk away from the van. I eat pork rinds. Pork rinds are the best. I tell you what, they're the best Mexican type food ever. Even though pork rinds aren't really probably Mexican. Well, Mexico. Alright, let's shut this off. I'm going to take my rain jacket because it might rain tomorrow. I don't know. It rained today, this morning. I have the keys. I think I'm pretty good. I have the keys on me. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I know it's pretty dark, guys. So, bear with me. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I forgot. William Logan. I gotta find that pen. Oh, man. Let me see. Ah, it's weird. I'm just using the light right now. I know I put it here on the dashboard cup holder. It might be on the floor. I don't know. I don't know, but I have my light. I think I have my pocket light somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, maybe I left it in the client's house. Yeah. I think I did, guys. Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo. I think I left my light. Yeah, I think I left my magnetic light in the client's home. Or I might have left it in my tool bag. One of these things. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to look for it. I'll look for it in the morning. I have some stylus pens that I could use. So, and the Bluetooth speaker could stay right there. Alright, we turning the light off. We're getting this out of here. We're getting my keys out for the house. I have it on me. I got the van keys with me. I'm going to put in my mirrors because, you know, I don't want people banging into the van. Alright, so I left some parking space for some people. Looking good. I know it's real dark out. It's creepy. It's very creepy. Somebody hold me. So let's see what your comments, guys. I've been missing all your comments. I'm sorry, let me catch up. William Logan, the only real trouble I got into was in 1976. And we tried to outrun the cops in a 1973 Vet. Get out of here, really? We lost. It was in my buddy's Vet in college, and he was driving. He only got a ticket for doing 95 and a 35 and still kept his license. Whoa, bro, that's crazy. That's nuts. Oh, home sweet home, right, guys? 10:11. I haven't had any dinner. So you know what? I'm thinking, why don't we go get something to eat back in there? Uh-oh. I'm thinking about getting something to eat. Maybe you guys want to take a walk with me. Or maybe not. Do you guys want to go? Want to see me just go pick up something at 7-Eleven right now? I mean, I can't take the van or anything, but it'd be pretty darn sweet. Let me just drop off. Let me drop off a few things here. I'm trying to see. I wish I had my outdoor light on. For some reason, it's not, and I wonder why that is. There we go. Make it happen. Make it happen. All right. So